Hey guys, and welcome back to Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. We're gonna do World 3, eventually. We're gonna go in the direction of World 3. One of these days we're gonna go in that direction as well, because I wanna bounce. I wanna bounce all over the place, but we'll probably need to get some sigils first, and we haven't gotten a single sigil. Unless the stars count as sigils. Unless the stars count as sigils! Oh my god, that's actually potentially possible. Huh. Well, look at me with my little brain suddenly activated. I just got an idea in my head. I need to test that out in a second before I will forget, because I will forget very, very soon. I've practically almost forgotten, so I will probably just jump down in a second. One of these worlds is gonna have something totally radicals behind it in its little globarium over here, and it's gonna be amazing, which is why I'm circling every single one of these diddly darn worlds. It will be beautiful one day, I swear these. One day beauty will be shown to the world through the powers of the Talos Principle Hub World, or as my keyboard calls it, DLC-01 Hub, which may imply more DLC, or may just imply that it's the first one, because it is. I'm gonna jump down. Splash. And I'm gonna go see if my stars count for anything. I'm gonna go with maybe not, but maybe. Shut up. Asmodeus, turn into a sigil. You look Tetrisy, and I believe in you. Whatever. Who needs sigils? I don't even know the sigil. I'll just. Let's go to World 3, whatever. Get a quick start on this one, relatively speaking. Ooh, and we are in world number uno. In a way, we're in world number A. Sort of. World number A in main game language. This looks very similar to where it all started out back in them days. Back in them long days ago. I like this place though. This is just, I just like ruins. Walking around in ruins is just something nice about it, you know? Just looks nice, makes you think about the past and what was and what is now. Until you run out of things to explore, and then you just go inside a portal, which moves you onwards. But who knows? Maybe we will be reminiscing a little bit more as we progress through this. It has potential to be jumped on top of, but it looks like this particular day is not going to be spent jumping on top of a statue. Probably not. Let's go. Let's do this. Ooh. Once again, the world that is given to us is humongous. And we are under a bridge as seen in Inception. I'm gonna assume it's the same bridge. Even if it's not, there's a puzzle down there. There's some of this. Maybe we can cut down some more of this using a sword. Who knows? Maybe we will. Probably we won't. But maybe we will. And potentially it will be cool. But first things first, we must look around, look at things. See if there's maybe some things to climb. See if there's any stars. Because there's once again 4 stars. I never saw a man who looked with such a wistful eye upon that little tent of blue which prisoners call the sky, and at every drifting cloud that went with sails of silver by. Apparently that says Reading, not reading, because I can't read, but also because it's most likely related to the place Reading. I don't know what it's in relation to. I just know it's not pronounced as Reading instead of reading, and there's a place in England also called Reading, and that is pronounced that way because it is. There probably is some linguistical reason for it, and that is definitely a word, linguistical. And I'm not gonna go into it because I don't know what the reason is why it's pronounced that way. There's a lot of places in England that make no sense when you try to pronounce it when looking at how it's written down, but you know. We accept it the way it is and we move on with our lives. Because if we don't, then we're gonna go having a continuous forever conversation that goes on until the end of days. Like Thames. Come on, Thames. Who are you fooling? That is not how you pronounce that. But whatever. I'm just gonna keep looking around. There's another puzzle over here, which we may be able to jump into fancily. There's some sort of... It looks weird, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Like, the colors of that bush just look a bit odd. It just looks oddly out of place. Maybe it's because of the shadow or something, but it looks oddly bright and inviting. Not really sure what's going on there. But I will not question it. I will not question it. I will just go on. There's some more ruins here. The ones that I previously spoke of. The ones that make you reminisce about the past and bridges. Really? Wow. I did not expect this to be the barrier. I mean, this is just sort of in this direction. Yeah, genuinely did not expect that to be the edge of the world at all, because it's just sort of there, you know? Whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say. I'm trying not to teleport back again. Just want to see what's over here, you know? It lets me go pretty far. Until here, because I guess this is the edge as well, but still. It's a big island. There's a lot of room for things. There's a lot of room for things and stuff to be hidden around all over the place, and this may take a while. I mean, every video so far has been over an hour, like 1 to 2 hours long, so I wouldn't be overly surprised if this one's going to take an equally long amount of time as well. But, you know, that's why we prepare for such endeavors. Can I even go here? Probably not, but let's see how far we can go, you know? Man, but I just want to go spelunking. Have you never seen me play Spelunky? This is what I do in my life. I guess does spelunking count when you're just next to a mountain rather than inside the mountain, I suppose? I'm not sure if that counts as spelunking. Probably not, actually. Like, spelunking is when you do it inside a cave of some sort, right? Like when you're going caving. Yeah? Caving. That's what you're doing when you're spelunking. You're caving. I'm just looking at rocks now. I'm just having a good time. Just having a good time looking at rocks. Because you never know. There might be some sort of secret super rock over here that I could have missed. Maybe something that leads to that island over there. What even is that? What even is that? I want to go there. I don't know what is there. But I want to be there, that's for sure. I don't know how to get there. Maybe in the water? Let's just walk there. Easy. Nope. Okay. It would have been too easy, I suppose. But it let me walk for a while. It gave me the impression that perhaps there was a chance for me to walk to that island through the Wawas. But I'm not walking through the Wawas to get to the island, because in the beginning there were the words, and the words created the world, and I am the world, and it's really quite bothersome. Don't try to breathe in water. It makes it hard to do the speakies. This is a beautiful place. Oh my god. Can we just appreciate this for a second? There's a star over there just hanging. But, oh my god. I just... Oh god. Hang on one moment. Okay, I definitely don't try to breathe in water. It does not help with communication. But still, I just got here and it's like... Whoa, look at this. This is a pleasure for the eyeballs. Because if this was my screensaver, I'd be pretty happy. In fact, when are we gonna go back to having like animated wallpapers again? And preferably ones that don't take up your entire PC to like have. Because I remember in Windows XP, and we're gonna go back on a tangent now. Like back in Windows XP, you could just set a GIF or GIF or BLIF, whatever you want to call it, as your background image, and it would be horrible. Like it would just almost always look bad, and it also would just be a complete system hog, and it just like there was no functional reason to have it, because it would just ruin everything. But it was an option. And I want to go back to that. Then later on they had it with like Windows Vista, I think. They had like entire like proper animated wallpapers as well, but only in like the professional version of Vista or something like that. And it was even worse. Like it looked really good. You'd get sick of it in like 5 minutes, but it looked nice because you could have like proper high resolution stuff as well. But again, it would just take up everything, and your PC wouldn't actually be able to function beyond having a wallpaper. But still, it looked really nice, and this is what I want. I guess I just want screensavers, but whatever. I just, I just want to have a good time, man. I just want to have a good time. And I feel like the only way I can have a good time is if I have the option to have an animated wallpaper that can run at the same time as other things on your PC. And when are we gonna get to that point in our lives? It's just, Harry Potter could do it. Why can't we? I mean, that's just a simple question. Simple. If Harry Potter can do it, they didn't even have the internet. They had magic. Surely, like, our technology can pretty much go above and beyond magic at this point. It's been 50 years since Harry Potter was made. That's a lie, but still, it's almost that long. Especially if you look at the movies. They came out 50 years ago. This is just hexadecimals. But it's lyrics of some description. And we still don't have it, man. We still don't have it. Harry Potter is currently still one-upping us, and technology needs to get with the program, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Technology, get your priorities straight. I mean, we can maybe go into space and things, but what about animated wallpapers? Yeah. Think about it. Science. Go work on that right now. Go work on that. I'm just having a good time walking around right now still, though. Like, this place is humongous. And there is just such a real chance that there is just things to grab. At least we found a star already, which we can go for at some point. It's kind of in an awkward location, but if we can get a box, then, well, that'll be doable. It definitely wouldn't be the most impossible thing we've had to do in this game so far, so if we can get a box from somewhere, that would be burritos. If we could actually go anywhere in this gigantic place, that would be cool too, but every time I try to go anywhere, I am the world, and then, I just get launched back again, launched back into space. I wonder if there's a jump pad which will allow me to get to that star in the wall was, or if I just need a box outside the puzzle somewhere. I mean, so far it's always been fairly possible to get objects out of their puzzles. Actually, yeah, so far in both World 1 and in World 2. Well, World 2 maybe not so much, but in World 2 I could go on entire voyages, which were not as, intended, I feel. I'm gonna do a random puzzle. Just because I feel like it Ray trivia. But yeah, it was always... I had so many options in World number 1 and World number 2, and I feel oddly constricted here in this giant area with invisible barriers everywhere, It's a weird feeling to have, for sure, because this place is so big that I shouldn't feel constricted, but I kind of do, and I'm not sure where the feeling comes from outside of the barriers before I feel like I reached the obvious end of the island, Because I feel like that they could have just made this an island as well, and that they just let you explore the entire island. Maybe not even put anything there, maybe just a small little Easter egg or a Serious Sam statue or something. Like a statue of Serious Sam. That could be pretty easy to do because you just take the acid of Serious Sam and you just put it somewhere. And give it a weird color and make it not move. Or maybe a leprechaun. Maybe another leprechaun statue. Maybe that's the thing that we could do. But instead it just sort of ends and makes me feel sad. I am sad now. Guess I'm gonna get that thing right there. There was a red laser here somewhere. I remember seeing it one of them days. There we go. I can do puzzles. That's right. I can do puzzles. Alright, so let's open this. So far, this is looking pretty doable. Let's actually point it at everything that needs to be pointed at. This puzzle doesn't look overly complicated, and maybe looks are deceiving. Maybe this is a deceptive little puzzle. Numerous blue lights to choose from as well. I wonder what the reason for that is. Oh, that's the reason. Because that red light's gonna be in the way, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's see. Where are we gonna get the red laser from? Over there. Can we easily point that at a thing? Alright, I can see where the trickiness of the puzzle comes into play. And the answer is seemingly right here. Can I go around this somehow? Because this red laser is definitely very much in the way. Sorry, Mr. Red Laser, I just blocked you off with me blue laser. Oh, wait, this might be a thing. This might be a functional thing around here. Let's not have you point at that. If I just don't have you point at that, will that be enough? Get this to work? I'm not actually sure. Can I get a blue laser to point at the blue light? Yes, that one. So I pretty much definitely have to use that blue laser over there, because there's no way to use 3 to get to what I need. So that one needs to be turned on. To have that one turned on, oh boy. So then this would be a maybe thing? This would be a maybe thing. Can I go around this somehow? Because I need... Oh boy, this is so... Where do I need to have the red laser? Let's just figure that out first. Where does a little boy like me want a red laser in these times of need? Oh god, wait. Oh boy. Oh jeez. So I need to... Okay, so I need one to move the red laser. What? I don't fully understand, actually. Actually, I don't fully understand what's going on here at all. That bothers me. Because I need to... Because I need to have the blue laser to turn that one on. And then I won't be able to hit that one anymore. I won't be able to hit that one anymore, guys. That's an impossibility. This puzzle can't be done. It's impossible to solve. Nothing can be done, unfortunately. Puzzle up. Game over. We found the impossible to solve puzzle. And yeah, there's just nothing you can do about it. There's no solvings. This one's... unfortunately, we have reached the end of the game, and it's this singular puzzle. Alright, let's figure something out. Let's see. Maybe... Where do I get the red laser from? I get the red laser from here, and there's no other red lasers that I could maybe borrow, yeah? Nah. Because maybe I can get the red laser to hit that switch after all if I, like, put it on top of one of these walls, but I'm guessing that's not going to be very possible. That sounds actually fairly impossible, in fact, factually. Maybe I can do something with this? Because I need to have the red laser point to that thing as well, and probably from this direction as well. And then I somehow need to get a blue laser from out my butt or something, because I don't know where else to get a blue laser from that can actually go in that direction. Wait. How much can I do with that blue laser, actually? Don't suppose I could just put it on a rock here somewhere that is, like, slightly high enough to go over the fancy fence? Probably not. That'd be a ridiculous solution to this puzzle. Wouldn't that be a thing, though? It's like, oh, yeah, actually, there's a tiny rock that protrudes slightly upwards, and then this entire puzzle's actually not that hard. I guess one thing I could see is how long does it take to activate the blue laser switch? Not like that. Let's not do that right now. That seems like a very bad idea. Let's do that. Because maybe one takes really long to activate and one only a second, and then I can maybe think of something that might work or something. You know? And surely this thing's not for nothing either. Like, this thing's not just here to look beautiful. Which it does. You look beautiful right now. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But I'm guessing that this blue laser thing is probably here for a reason. Man, now I actually have to think as well. It's ridiculous. Like in the previous puzzle, I could just cheat every single time. But now I actually have to do things. It's ridiculous. Not ready for such responsibilities. Not at all. Oh yeah, that was what I was going to do. I was going to look... I mean, this probably isn't even possible like this the way it is right now, because then it'll just block the red lasers, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, it's no good. How about you stop and just do this door? just do this door. There you go. And then I'm gonna use you. And that's about as long as the other switch as well. So somehow I'm gonna need to. Oh wait, I think I know what to do. Maybe if I have you, and then you, and then that thing powers the blue forever. Until the red one goes away, which was maybe not the best of ideas. But what I at least can do, it gives me a little bit more freedom, you know? What am I selecting? Like that one, and that one. It's a hard choice to make, you know? Gotta make all these choices. But like I can now use this blue light without necessarily having that door be open. So if I then... I think I have an idea what might work, but it's a bit convoluted and weird. But I think if I then use this laser and that one, I can keep this turned on, move this one again. Then I can use the blue laser here by doing this. Alright, we're getting places. I did that wrong. I did that. Oh my god, I was so close as well. Alright. Let's do it all again. But I think I have the right idea here at least. Let's just make sure nothing here is going to get in the way, because it will. But I'm 90% sure that I'm doing this correctly. That I do this to turn that one on. Then I use this one to keep this one turned on. Then I can move this one again because the blue lasers from that one still doing work. Then I can use this red laser. Hang on. I just completely lost my train of thought, but I can use... Oh man, I need to keep this on somehow. Somehow I need to keep this working right here, but if I just do this, this will work. Yeah. Maybe I can do like this. Yes. Okay, so then I can do this without... Is that in the way? I'm not... Okay, yeah, this barely works. But it works. This actually looks intended, and it's... I like it. I just turned things on and off everywhere. I did it! I did a puzzle with the intended solution and it didn't cheat so much. And I saved dog, which is less impressive. But still... I'm happy about that one. That's one of them puzzles that make you feel smart when you do it, which is rare. Because I'm just incredible. Let's just not read any of these until the end. Because last time reading documents took an hour and 20 minutes, so let's just, let's keep that for the end again. I think that's not a bad idea. Granted, I had documents to read from probably 2 worlds instead of just 1, but still, it took a while, to say the least. Anything else cool going on over here? I don't think there is. Don't think there's anything cool I can do here. Can't actually stand on this. No, my legs are definitely going through that. Alright. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, I think that was just a puzzle. Like, that was just it. And I'm perfectly okay with that, honestly. I'm perfectly okay with this puzzle. Good job, puzzleman. Puzzleman. You did a good puzzle. You did. No, I like it. I like it a lot. Still only found 1 star so far. Just one fairly complicated puzzle. Took about 11 minutes, give or take. And with that, I mean there's a little clock on my keyboard that says how long that puzzle took, because Pro Team does incredible things with very tiny keyboard LCD screens, which are never useful for anything, except for this singular time, and I will talk about it as much as I can because I have the power for once. It is actually sort of impressive. Like, Crow Team games are actually the only game I can think of where I've had a use for one of those LCD screens on a keyboard, because they're usually pointless. That and like Duke Nukem Forever, I think, were the only ones that actually showed any sort of meaningful information on those screens. Because like Serious Sam 3, it shows off how many secrets you found in a level, how many kills you had in a level. So if you're trying to do a run with all secrets and all kills, it's super useful because you don't have to go like press escape and go to a screen to see those things. You just see it all the time, and it's just wonderful. And Duke Nukem Forever did something similar. I think in Duke Nukem Forever it showed off how many health upgrades you found or something like that. Just that are like available in that level. And there were certain health upgrades which were available in different levels because the way you got health upgrades in that game was basically through like interactions with things. Like it'd be a pool mini game, which is probably the most memorable one because it was horrible, but there was also just some other things like looking at paintings and stuff like that. But it would show you if you had X of X available health upgrades, and it was actually quite useful in that game. That was definitely one of the high points of that game, was the LCD screen functionality. Actually, kind of like I didn't mind Duke Nukem Forever, but then again, I bought it for like 10 euros, and I had very low expectations, and then it's actually quite good. Plus, the DLC was actually pretty hilarious at certain points. I actually remember laughing out loud during the DLC, so there you go. Definitely a lot better than the main game for sure. And then they also just addressed a bunch of things later on, like being only able to carry 2 weapons or something like that. I think it was 2 weapons, and they changed that in single player so that you could carry 4 instead, which is pretty much enough for every weapon in the game at the same time. Because there weren't actually that many weapons, because it also counted like pipe bombs and things as different, like just as grenades, I guess, and it didn't count in your weapon slots. I'm just going on a random tangent about Duke Nukem Forever, and this only just really hit me, but it's one of those games which I personally didn't mind that much, and everyone really hated it, so it's like, And it's also one of those games which I've been semi-meaning to record at some point, but at the same time I don't know what to do with it, because there's just so much involved in it which I need to like think about, and it's just like, ugh. Whereas if I just do something like this, I can just go, hey, Talos Principle, this game's just great. Let's just play it for 2 hours and just release a single video of 2 hours. That's fine. And, you know, then I don't have to think so much, and it's wonderful. It's just neato. I do wonder how to get that star, though. Like, I am genuinely curious how that star is going to be available to my face. Because it's in a rather awkward location. It's not something I can just jump to, I don't think, unless I can get a box somewhere. But it's something I really want to have. Unless it's just a jump pad somewhere over here. That'd be kind of hilarious. If I could just jump to it like this, maybe. But if there was just... It wouldn't surprise me if there was just a hidden little jump pad thing somewhere over here, maybe. I don't know. I'm still guessing I just need to get a box out of a puzzle somewhere along the line, because that's been... It wouldn't be the first time, you know. It wouldn't be the first time they've done that. But simultaneously, this place is so ridiculously huge that there's a lot of options available. I don't suppose the moon somewhere. Maybe I have to point another laser at the moon. That's also an entirely possible situation for this game. Let's go on whatever this is. I think this might be another puzzle, you guys. I think that's entirely possible that it's another puzzle. I can stand on that, I think. I might be able to jump into this puzzle, actually. Fairly easily from the look of things. I doubt there's any point to doing that, but it's something I can do, and, you know, gotta explore your options. If the option's available, why not give it a shot? Good old-fashioned try. Good old-fashioned try. Yeah, doesn't look like I can really do anything with this, though, but I'm mildly curious. It's called Pendulum, which is worrying, because then I have to, like, move things back and forth, presumably. That usually scares me. I can definitely stand on this. It looks like the purple is somewhat protruding through there, which is weird. It is weird and odd. And I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know what to do with that information. But maybe this wall will have some cool stuff. You never know. There might be a switch or a hidden star that will allow us to get slightly more progression percentages. I could probably jump on top of this as well. I don't know what the point of it would be. What were the items I had available for this puzzle? Bloop. It is a box and a laser. Okay, like, I'm almost certain I would be able to get a box out of this puzzle. Actually. Like, For just let me just try this real quick because I'm 90% certain that I would be able to take a box out of this puzzle, or at least a laser. At least a laser, because like, I would be able to put it over here. Maybe I could grab it somehow. I don't know, actually. It's something that I'm definitely gonna have to play with for a little bit, but I would be very surprised if I wouldn't be able to take something out of this puzzle to bring it along in my wild adventures. So we got a box, we got a laser, we got a couple of moving bouncy bounces. What we gonna do with this? What we gonna do? There's two boxes. I mean, two boxes. I can stack boxes on top of each other. There's no way that they're gonna not let me take a box out of this puzzle. With the just ridiculous quantity of boxes. There's stars. Right here. There's a buttload of lasers. There's a blue laser right there. Now that laser's pointing at that thing ominously, which, you know, could mean anything. I think most likely what they at least sort of want me to do is something along the lines of this. But that don't work. So, what might work is if I take another box, which I have. I have 2 boxes at my disposal. Oi, you accept my box in your life. That's a strange thing to say out loud. And then we just sort of put you like there. That's gonna go back and forth forever and never lose track of a laser on his face. And then I could do something along the lines of I guess it would also help if I actually pointed at the laser. But then there's that little problemino where it keeps moving. I wonder if I sync these two, if that would have any cool effects. That was not as synced as I would hoped it was gonna be. But I feel like this might be part of the potential idea solution. I mean, this definitely looks like a thing. I don't know what this thing's for, though. Like, why would this thing be here if not for a reason? If not for a reason. Can I hit that blue thing from here? I don't think so. If I had another laser and another box, that would just be wonderful. I cannot stand this noise. Please stop. How about I stop you? Can I hit both of these somehow? Like, how far do these go back and forth? How far do you go? You don't go very far at all. That's sad. I am now sad. I mean, hang on. This might be something that's eventually related, but... oh, that's just sad. I was kind of hoping I would be able to, like... reach from here, maybe? Something cool over here. Did I just put the laser on top of the box over here and then everything would be easy peasy, but no. It was too easy peasy. The game is like, no, that's too much. We can't just give the game to you, you know? And I find that perfectly acceptable. I find that an acceptable thing. What are you useful for? What can I gain outside of this? Is this something I feel like I need? Yes. Actually, yes. Where's the other laser gone? There's the other laser gone. This might... this is one of them times where it's like, I don't know if this is what they had in mind when they made this puzzle. But it doesn't have the possibility of heading away, you know? I hope that made sense to you, because there were definitely words that were being said, which may have been a little bit hard to comprehend if you were not listening very, very carefully. But I think there has potential to this idea. This idea has potential. I'm gonna stop that thing, because that thing going back and forth is actually physically and mentally bothering me a lot. Stop. There you go. I can probably jump on top of this. Yes, I can. I can probably grab this. Yes, I can. I can probably stand still. Yes, I can. So if I do this... I think that's blocked by the fence/wall, but... I'm gonna give it a good old college try anyway. Just to see what happens. Yeah, I was afraid of that. But maybe if I move some stuff around, it's not overly impossible, though. Let's see. Let's see if this is possible. Is this possible? You there? If I move this box just a smidgen. Smidgen of movement. Stop. You. There. You. There. Nope, fence hates me. Alright, cool. It was worth a shot. I like the idea. I liked the idea a lot, but it was not to be, unfortunately. So... we're gonna go for Plan B. Plan number B-O, which is... where is my jams? There is my jams. You're gonna stop. You're gonna accept my box friend. And you're gonna accept my... box friend. One moment, just getting back me ports. Take hexadecanocomimin. Accept my box. Then accept my box number 2. Then, which will most likely not work, accept the fact that I'm gonna put this on your head even though you have 2 boxes. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Had to try. I'm curious. I have a curiosity in my face. Whether or not this has potential. Can I stand on top of this? It does look reachable. There's a lot of things here that look like it have a lot of potential. I wouldn't be overly surprised if there is just some way to just continuously have this... this thing going. Where there is just like a box, like both of these circles going back and forth, and eventually you just like have it set up perfectly so that the laser technically never gets stopped. I think that might be something that we have to do, but I'm also simultaneously exploring ways to get this box out of the puzzle because I want the box out of the puzzle. Basically, that's just what I'm trying to say here. And I'm almost certain that there is a way to do that. I'm almost certain because there's just so many walls that have this look of potential of getting the box out there so you can get that star, and I want it. And I want it. I want it out of the puzzle. But the question remains, how? Is it possible if I shoot the laser diagonally of some description? I'm not sure how, but would it be possible to keep the laser active at all times? I don't think I can grab that because it's just too low, isn't it? I'm fairly certain this is too low in any way, shape, or form to grab, but I mean, I guess it's worth a try. Not sure why this is even worth a try, but I'm gonna try it regardless, just to see what happens. Because I already know the answer, but I want to see what happens anyway. And unsurprisingly, it never actually attaches the laser to anything, so... But then there's this thing, and I just don't... I don't see the purpose. I don't see the purpose. Unless... no, don't see the purpose. I thought maybe I can grab the laser or point the laser using this thing or something. There probably is some possibility with this that I haven't seen yet, but I don't know. Plus there's this. If fact that I can actually get quite close to this as well. I wonder what's gonna happen when we finish the puzzle as well. Like, maybe when we've done that, it'll have more options available to us. But right now, I am pretty stumped. I'm actually quite stumped in terms of what to do right now. I have some ideas that may work, but it doesn't. I don't think it will, which is why for now I'm just staying silent about the whole thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if I could just point a laser from there somehow. Can I get two boxes? I mean, having two boxes stacked on top of each other here doesn't really do anything for as far as I can tell. Which is a problem. I could mess around with this a bit more, I guess. That you just have the two, like, lasers here. I guess I need to stand on top of this to do that, though. Or can I just jump? No. Hello. Thank you. And then do something like this or something. Just point at everything at once. I mean, this basically shouldn't work, because that one will just hit the wall forever. But Oh, I was confused. I was confused why the laser was going down and like the laser was still there at all. But it's because of reasons. Don't worry about it. It makes sense. It makes sense. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. When because I'm guessing I need to just block this off at a certain point. What is going on here? Right, that's what's going on. I forgot to actually point the laser at the thing. That's why it's not connecting. Stop putting it down when I intend to not do that, please. Thank you. But I highly doubt this is anything related to the solution at all. Because maybe it's something like this, but it does go pretty fast. So it is possible that you just like do it in a way that it stays connected long enough that you can just run past it real quick. Or it is just this. I mean, I guess that's also an option, that it is just that. Yeah, that you do actually just have it active long enough that it just does the thing. Yeah, I mean, that's also an option, I guess. Whatever, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yeah. Frustrating solutions. Solutions that are just so obvious that I just feel like it's not the solution, but then it is. And it makes me mad. Like, I just left that solution alone for so long because I didn't think it would actually work. But it does. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. How's it going, Rockwell? At least you're with me, right? At least you know what's up. God. How dare you. So can I do anything cool here? I might be able to do something cool here. I'm gonna get my boxes back. It didn't look like it actually stayed connected long enough to actually connect this. I may need to, oh god. Oh no, wait, I can grab it like this. It's, well, sort of fine, I guess. It's semi-fine right now. But mostly I just want to mess around with this. I may have to reset the puzzle though. But that's fine. That's fine. How much room do I have here? Enough, apparently. To put a box down at least and have a little fun. I mean, this thing's clearly floating. It is definitely not supported on anything right now. But still, if the game says it's good, it's good. Yeah? That's what matters. That's what matters. I don't think I can grab that from up here, can I? Probably not. I don't think there's actually like a little slanted edge on this. It's just like four corners that inexplicably just stay active weirdly. It's a weird one. I'm guessing this is not how to get a box out though. Yeah, potential, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it is what it is. Alright, let's mess around with boxes for a while because we have 2 boxes, we got some Jimmy Jams, we got all sorts of potential possibilities available to us right now. There we go. That's definitely jammed. Do I really have to do fancy laser shenanigans here? Wish that door opened. It would make things a lot easier. That much is fairly obvious, I suppose, but still, it would definitely make things a lot easier had that door simply opened, so, you know. But there is always plan Z, which is to just grab everything for a bit and just move it over here. I'm gonna reset the puzzle because it should still have the door open, I think, right? This should not close this here door, yeah? This door? Yeah, that door's still open, so that's fine. So what we're gonna do is... Actually, first I'm gonna mess around with this for a bit. Just to see what's going on. Anything neato burrito up here? Can I not stand on that statue inexplicably? Can stand on that one, but that one doesn't seem as... No, I can't stand on this one. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it doesn't. It seems oddly non-solid, but it was, but then it wasn't again. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this statue over here. This statue is an enigma, and this one is probably facing a similar identical crisis in terms of being able to be stood on or not. I'm definitely having trouble standing on top of that one. I don't think there's actually a point. No, wait. There's like this tiny edge which I can stand on, and the rest just is in like fall through land or something. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I'm just not going to question it either. Not going to question it either. What I want to do is put a box on top of your head. Is all I want. Is all I want to do. Just put a box on top of your head. I think it's possible to put a box on top of your head. It does give me like the big wireframe cube, but yeah, it just goes through it. Huh. Well, that's odd. Maybe I can stand on top of this and then drop it on the other statue? Would that work? I really have a hard time standing on top of that thing for some reason. I'm not really sure what is going on with these 2 statues over here. They do not want me to stand on top of them. Which I can... I mean, I can understand, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't want to be stood on top of either, but... Then again, if I was a statue, I don't think I would really have as strong of an opinion about the whole, like, subject, you know? Yeah, just... Alright, yep. Good. That was clearly the plan. It's just slowly falling down, I think, as well, and it's somewhat in the wall. Actually... the wall's too thick. I was wondering if I could just clip it through the wall and then just grab it that way, but I guess that would be a little bit cheatsy, wouldn't it? Would be a little bit cheatsy, wouldn't it? Yeah. Just a smidgen. Just a smidge. A smidge. Can I point Jimmy Jams up there from here? Jimmy Jams, I need you to gym. Please. You jimmied the wrong jammy. If only there was some way to just keep this door open. I guess this is why this door is here at all, actually, because otherwise that would be a thing you could do. And they don't want it. They don't want it at all. Maybe there is just like a tiny... No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright. We're going with plan Delta X Turbo, which is the best plan, the finest plan, the winning plan, which is to put random crap in this corner. This is the random crap corner for random crap, where we put our random crap in case we feel like moving it elsewhere. And that's what we're gonna do. Where's the other box? I knew I had it here somewhere. It's probably over... Yep. Knew that. Totally knew that. I was completely aware of where that box was the entire time. Completely aware. Boop. Let's leave. Let's re-enter. How's that going, place with boxes? Yeah, I made my boxes oddly hard to reach, I guess. Well, sort of. I made them semi-hard to reach. At least, can I actually grab the jammer from here? Yeah, cool. I mean, that's something. Right? Got a jammer and a box up here now. Yeah, look how great this is. My life is fantastic right now. I am ecstatic about my current living situation. No. Unfortunately, I can't actually do anything beyond that, which is a shame. But I do have some boxes and jammers up there now. Is there something I would be able to do if I had a laser up there, actually? Because I would be able to... Let's actually do this from, like, a wall where I can actually maybe do anything with these things. Because I really put them in the worst possible spot I could think of. How about we, I'll use the laser, actually, as a test. Because I think that might end up being more useful in the long run. So we're gonna take both boxes. And we're gonna put them in next to this wall, because that wall I can actually reach at all, which might be kind of good. You know how I'm feeling about that. You probably know. You probably have a wild idea how I'm feeling. A wild idea. Give me grub. Is that far? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is that too far away? But it's not. It's not. How about this? This is looking pretty weird and slanted. Probably not, though. It's all just weird. It's all just looking a bit odd. I don't like it. That was really messed up to look at for a second. That really caught me off guard there. But I should be able to at least grab a laser like this. Which, you know, might be good. Yeah. So I have a laser. What's the point? I don't know. But, hey, I got a laser. That's pretty cool, right? It's pretty swish. It would definitely help, though, if I could also get a box up here. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Having a box up here would just be the bee's knees. But I'm mostly actually... Because I want to have the laser on the wall beside it or on there. And I'm not sure if how possible that is. That jump's tricky. And quite frankly, I'm not sure if I can really do anything with this either. If I could just jump on top of this somehow and grab this box with me, you know, it would be really nice. But that's not how it is it? No. No. I still don't know what you are for either. What are you for? You big jib. What is even a jib? I don't know what a jib is. If I just ruthlessly offended an entire species, then I'm very sorry. I did not mean to do that. I was just saying, making random noises while I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm trying to do here. Because I want that star, and I want the other star as well. And for one star, I feel like I need a box, and for one star, I feel like I need some other stuff, really. I would be able to jump on top of that wall. What's going on over there? Can I go there? I want to go there. Let's go there for a sec. What's going on over here? Rocks. Rocks is going on. Alright, that was an exciting revelation. More rocks here as well. Dark bridge, you know, usual. Typical stuff to have next to your large bridges. Dark areas because it's a bridge and it's covering stuff. I mean, I have a lot of freedom over here with how to get into the puzzle at least. Like, there's an entire mountain here. I could jump from this entire mountain into this puzzle. And I'm curious if this is an advantage. I mean, it's surprisingly difficult to actually jump there because it doesn't actually give you control all the time, but still. It gives you control for enough. I'm just going to go to the top of the mountain because... Not really the top, I suppose, but high enough on the mountain that I can just jump and then see what I reach, I guess? Like, I don't know. Let's see where it gets us. There's gonna be like Painkiller all over again. Just jump from the top of the highest mountain downwards, see what happens. Maybe you might win treasure. That's how it usually goes. If I can get a puzzle piece out of another puzzle, though, then I can definitely very easily get anything from here, really. So that's also something to consider. Like, I might just need to grab something from a different puzzle. Also, that jump was a bit hard to see what was going to happen, I suppose. Where do I end up if I reset now, actually? Like, which entrance do I go to? Oh, that seems random, but... yeah, it kind of looked like I would be able to jump there. I could stack 2 boxes, but I just sort of lose velocity when I'm jumping like that. If I just make a really high jump, and then the jump's not very impressive anymore, which is sad. Because apparently that's how gravity works. Pfft. Who cares about gravity? Me. But if anything, I should be able to jump onto... what is that, actually? Isn't that just part of the building? Probably is. Isn't that an entire area with a ladder? Indicating that I might at least be able to get up there. Which is neat. I mean, I don't know how that would help me, but it's a potential area I could reach. That's cool. Get me there. That jump's hard. That jump's way too difficult to be intended from the look of things. Yeah, this looks very possible. What is over there? I just want to take a little look, see what's going on out there. Still part of the puzzle, I think. No, it's not actually. Huh. This is just a little area where you can just be. Oh, there's another star here. Which probably needs another box from the look of things upon first inspection. Or just a fancy jump. I mean, if I had a box, I could get 2 stars already. Maybe even 3. Like the one inside the puzzle as well, if I really tried. So there has to be some way to get either inside there some weird way. Maybe there's just a switch that I'm missing, which just opens the door, which is, you know, possible. Or something. But if I can get a box out, then that's just solve so many of my problems. So many things. This door doesn't look connected to anything, but that doesn't mean anything because it leads to a star, and they can do whatever they want with the rules when it comes to those things. Alright, well, let's just keep in mind that this place exists. And that's star number 3 already. So we know the locations of stars, we just haven't gotten any of them yet. So, you know, progress or something. Yeah. Maybe there's a secret switch underwater. Maybe there's a secret switch. Maybe that rock that just disappeared has something to do with it. I actually wouldn't be surprised that there was a secret switch somewhere, because this place just has so much potential for secrets. That there is a fair chance, to say the least, that I have indeed missed something along the line. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another puzzle. And the puzzle that I have decided on is the one up here. The one that says, all our dignity consists then in thought. By it we must elevate ourselves, and not by space and time which we cannot fill. Let us endeavor to think well. This is the principle of morality, by someone or another. But then again, like, I'm just not even thinking about what I just read, but if I can get another puzzle piece out of any of these other puzzles, it would make that one puzzle just so trivial. Like, all the thought required, which was actually none because I knew the answer already, but then didn't act on it because I thought it was too dumb. It would still make the puzzle very trivial, so it would just be odd. This was the bush which I thought was out of place because it was so bright, but doesn't really seem to be anything at all. Not really. Not really. What's this? Harmony with a box, a fan, and a laser, and maybe a jammy jam. And some bouncy bounces. A lot of bouncy bounces. Oh my god, they do not want me to use lasers. They do not want me to use lasers at all. And a lot of force fields. Oh my goodness. A lot of stuff going on here. This thing. And this thing. This thing needs a fan. I have access to 2 boxes at least, which I can fairly easily grab and move. I have a sladder. A sladder I have. Some laser thingies. Another star. So that's star number 4? That is star number 4 of, we have now seen all the stars, and I don't know how to reach any of them. There's a level of frustration at work in this this particular level, and it's It's strong. I can't actually move this thing. So that thing's definitely going to be there forever. And everything else, not so much. But I can at least get a laser here. I most likely need to have a box on the other side, I guess. Or on that side, I'm not really sure actually. Let's take this box, because it doesn't really do much. And that is impossible. My god, this puzzle's... It looks a lot bigger on the inside than it looked on the outside. It definitely does. It's very impressive. Let's get the other box as well. That one. Because then we can take a box with us to this spot. And that's just nice. That's just nice. What does this do? This just turns on this laser. Is that a reason to do that? Not currently. Not that I'm aware of. That box is now there and will not leave there forever. So that's good. Jammy jam. Jammy jam. Let me... Oh. Jammy jam. Laser. Jammy jam. Laser. Blah, 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 blah. And so forth. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I supposed to do now? Can I please jam the right thing just for once in my life? Okay. Can I jump here? And if so, is there a point? I can't stand on that. I don't think. Nope. Okay. Just thinking of the star at the same time as everything else that's going on here. How do I turn this fan on? With the blue laser. Oh my god. Alright. So what we do is we do that. We do that. We do that. Sort of. I guess for now, if we move this box, and then we put the box over here. Have the laser point in many directions. That doesn't work. Okay, well, this puzzle's complicated. I'm confused. I'm confused. I need another thing. Can I get the other box? Yes. Figured it out, almost. We're getting places, at least. And I can't really do anything there. I guess you're going to use a fan to move the laser out of here in the end. That's probably the idea. Most likely. You... like that. And then that's in the way, but that's fine. Right. Trickier than I originally anticipated. Yeah, that's definitely in the way. I can say that one for sure. Alright, so just to check, what was available over here now? Because alright, we got pushed out, cool. Oh, we might be stuck here now, aren't we? No, we're not. Okay, so we have access to one laser thing over here, and that seems to be pretty much it. I don't think I can actually move this at all. I don't think I can actually hit anything from here either. Unless I can put it over here, but no. Nope. Nope. Of course not. Why would I be able to do something like that? Alright. Then we continue onwards in this direction. But how? Will this work, actually? If I put this in the way... Oh, it goes over the jammer. Alright. Yes, not the jammer, the other one. You know what I mean. Jam that. I mean, it would be cool if you could just stand on top of the... Yeah, you know what I mean. How about I use you for a sec I don't know what I want to do. I just don't know what I want to do. If I could crouch, that'd just be amazing. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. I definitely just flew. That definitely just happened. It said jump here. Oh. Oh. Would you look at that? I can grab it with me hands. How nice. That changes things a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So if I then you get rid of that, sort of. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that there. Man, this is like them towers of Hanoi. How about you? Don't worry about you for now. Nah. Nah. Let me just take this. Move that. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Then we sort of do something like this, which I'm guessing is not gonna work at all, but hey, worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Yeah, actually this won't work at all. Actually it might work. Never mind, it might work once I've set it up entirely. Yeah. Alright, so then I want to have this thing block that, and then I stand here. That goes... Oh. Oh. Of course it doesn't work. Why would it work, right? That would just be too nice. Oh. Man. So much potential, and it's all just going nowhere. Okay, so I mean, it is possible that this entire thing is just one big red herring and that I don't actually need to use that at all. There is that possibility, which is the plan now. Hate this game. Oh god, I can't detach this right now. Maybe the entire point of that fan is just to remove the fan. I'm gonna use that as our plan now. And I worry that's actually the case as well. I think that might actually be the case. I think that all of that was pointless. Oh god. Although I'm not sure yet though. There's a good chance this won't actually work, but I'm curious. I am very curious to say the least. I can put this here, jam that, grab that, and just actually take out everything, yeah. Except the jammer? I think I have a choice between either a jammer or a box right now. From the look of things. Never mind. Alright, we got everything out of there. Cool. I said that we got everything out of there. There we go. What did that accomplish? Well, I got a bunch of parts. I got a laser thing. And a fan thing. I don't know if this is at all what they had in mind though, but I wouldn't be surprised at the same time. I mean, it's a good switch holdy. I mean, it doesn't really do anything else right now, but this should do pretty good at doing this. Sort of. The fan. Oh, that's the end. Right, I knew that. I knew that's what I was trying to do this entire time. What are you talking about? I knew that. Okay, so that's definitely being blocked all the time forever, which is lovely. It's just nice, you know. I like that. We have a jammer. We have a jammer. A jammer is what we have. So what we gonna do is we're gonna wait for that. Sync them up a bit. This is never actually active, is it? No. Alright. Do we have more than one laser thing available? Platinum. Wonder if we would be able to just grab the other laser if we do some creative box stacking. Maybe. Where are our boxes? One's over here. Where do we actually end up when we climb the ladder? Is it over here? Yeah. So we put it over here. Put the other box over there as well. What happens if I climb the ladder now? I'm actually not sure what happens now. I'm wondering if I just jump over it or not. I'm uncertain. Oh yeah, I become non-solid and clip through the boxes. Of course I do. What else would possibly happen, right? Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't like it. Yeah, I was hoping I could maybe play. Oh, what? I mean, this is just not helpful. What are you boxes doing to me right now? Why are you so non-solid suddenly? What happened to you? You're a shadow of your former selves. That's what's going on. A shadow of your former selves. The only thing I can call you right now. How's it going, man? He's just typing his blog. Having a good day. Because I think I need another laser, Majimbles. Do I need a blue laser for anything else, actually? Is there anything cool I can do with lasers here? Like, what can I do here? I could jam this. I should remember I have a jammer and that I have, like, uses for it as well. Because I'm just forgetting to use the damn thing at all. And it's dumb. I'm guessing this just leads to the star, though. Yeah, that just goes to the star, so that's currently not useful. But hey, I have a jammer available to me, and I should use it more often. Because I'm just being dumb. Jam that. What does this do? Oh, God! Can you just not, alright? Oh, you're so close. So close! Just need to get some parts to the other side. Just any of them, really, which I think should be doable, but... They go through the laser, yeah? Yeah. Now I could use the jammer to block one of them, use the laser to block the other. This should work. This should work. I think I have a solution that will work eventually. I'm just gonna put that here. There we go. It worked eventually! We saved the blacksmith. Ooh. Mr. Mysterious Man. With your mysterious stories. So mysterious. So do I just grab a box from here and just put it there? Because I feel like that's a solution. I mean, it will work. It would definitely work. There is no doubt about it that will work. Leave this thing on for a long time. I could actually just... grab the box like this and just take it there. I mean, this is a pretty easy time suddenly. Suddenly the world just became a lot nicer. Well, what's that all about, yeah? What's that all about? This is also another puzzle where I feel like it's very possible to take a box out of it and not really be punished for it too much. Alright, what was the other thing? Jammy Jams, I need you in my life. Jammy Jams, jam up my life. I need you to be the jam that Jammy Jam. Alright, put that there. Put that there. Grab this star number 1. After 4 years, I have finally acquired a star. Oh, what a lovely day. It only took decades, millenniums, and even longer. Now how do I get the box out? This gotta be the puzzle to get a box out. I mean, this puzzle looks so broken. It looks like it has so much potential to get a box out of here. But how?
But how do I get a box out of here?
Well, it's definitely easy to get a box back up here again. The computer is still going bloop bloop because I never actually looked at it. We're just gonna jump from place to place for a bit, I think. Because it gives me the option to every single tim. Every single tim, I'm getting the option to jump. That is until no. We're not doing that so easily. And that went all wrong. Alright, what's going on? I guess some new threads. How about them threads? Yeah. Jefferson Goldblum announcement. I don't want to read that. I'm too worried about the fact that it's an announcement and not a new part. I'm too worried that it's just gonna say something along the lines of, I've just gotten saved and cannot now type more parts of the Jefferson Goldblum saga. And I'll be honest, I don't think I can handle that right now. So what we're gonna do is just not pay attention to that for a while. It's not good, you know? Just not. Just not. Where the hell am I gonna get a box from? It's gotta be this puzzle, yeah? It's gotta be. Surely. I mean, I had that with the other puzzle, but this one even more so. There's even like a non-fenced area over here. There's many non-fenced places in this puzzle. It's beckoning for me to grab a box and take it outside. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't suppose there was anything over there that I could just very easily just jump out of. I don't think there was anything there that I could just jump out of. I'm just gonna grab this real quick. This thing's not doing anything right now anyway. Yeah. I mean, suffice to say, it has potential. I don't think I can jump very far, though. Like, how far do... I mean, it's worth a shot, but I don't know. I don't know about this. It's kind of an awkward location. What can I do if I have a box? Would I be able to jump up here? Would I be able to... Can I do something with this? It falls weirdly over here, so... I don't know what the options here are, but I wouldn't be surprised if I can get on top of that roof. Where's the other box again? Is it still on the other side here? No, I moved it there because that was what was convenient at the time. But I can actually quite easily get that, I think. If I actually, you know, jam the right things, you know, that would be good. That would help. That would be a good step one. Get that. Because it's not overly useful up there, surprisingly enough. This is a non-solid one, I believe. These are all like the ones where you just sort of... Yeah, your feet don't touch those. Your feet don't touch those. Those are not good. Not good, box. But how? How does a boy get out of a puzzle with a box? With a box. Well, it takes a dash of ingenuity, a little bit of skill, and blind hope. And before you know it, the boy is out of the puzzle, box in hand, and everyone is filled with joy. To the brim! Filled with joy. I really can't stand here, can I? No. That puts a little bit of a damper in me plan, doesn't it? Because I don't think I can jump this far. This jump looks pretty silly. And I highly doubt that that is even an option. So we're just gonna grab our jammy jams and just get everything back again. I may have made mistakes in my life. No, wait, no I haven't. I've never made a mistake in my entire life. I might just be able to get it from up there, though. I guess that's something I could try, to just set that up again and see if that's something I can do. But I don't know, it takes time. I want to be lazy. Yeah. You know, those are the sound effects that I hope that properly convey the situation that I'm in right now. Can I stand on this? Why would I be able to stand on this? It's clearly slanted. It's impossible. Can't be done. Can't be done. But being up there would probably make making the choices a little bit easier. I would be able to get up here. I don't know. This is the outside, yeah? Yeah. That's the outside of the puzzle. Is an option. Books. Get over here. I mean, this is bound to fail, but when you're desperate, you'll take anything that has even slight potential. And so far, that includes jumping into a tree with no avail. Jump here. Yeah, okay, that was really easy, actually. Yeah, no worries. Actually, I could just jump there and just leave. You know, I guess that's an option as well. So, first of all is the one over here. First order of business. No, first of all is that one. Because I'm not sure if I can actually leave that place with a box in my hands. So, we're just gonna put this here? Here? I really don't know if that's intended, but it works. I mean, I can get a box out of the puzzle. I've gotten boxes out of puzzles before to get stars, and it seemed intentional those times. Yeah? Yeah. It's probably what I had to do. This is number 3. And number 4 was actually inside the puzzle. And I highly doubt I can actually get this box out again. Which is sad. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if this is the actual solution, but it's a functional one. And it does things that I have done in puzzles before. So it's like, I don't know. It's entirely possible there's a switch somewhere, but I mean, it was awfully easy to get that box out of there once I found the right spot to put the box in, so I could just do that again if I desperately wanted something out of that puzzle. And now we're here. So I can go here, which is an important thing to note, I guess. Because this is pretty high in the puzzle area. And from here, I'm actually able to hit quite a bit of things. Can I grab this? Yes. And jump. Alright. Like, I can get pretty high up here. No real problems there. And jump. So if I get a laser here, then that's it. That's the puzzle done, really. So I'm trying to think, what is the best way to get a laser here? That's where the star is, yeah? Yeah. Like, I can exactly pretty much hit the laser. Yeah, I can just put the laser anywhere from here, really. And then grab it. I'm just not, like, the thing is, I'm not sure if I want to have the box in the puzzle right now. I have a different idea. I have a better idea. Is it a better idea? It's another idea. Let's go back to that one puzzle where I got the box from initially, and use that to get some things right. That could make this troublesome. Can I easily jump back in the puzzle with a singular box? If I can easily get back on this wall, then getting more stuff out of this puzzle would be pretty easy. And that would be swell. So swell. So very, very swell. Get it. Drop it. Hup. Like, where am I now? Where... I mean, I can go just about anywhere with this box. This box is a treasure. Which makes me feel like there is some sort of other way to get some of these things. Because this box is no clip. This box lets me go literally everywhere I want to go, including this place right here. Which, again, I feel like I'm not supposed to be able to reach. And does it give me a jump thing over here? No. I actually have to put some effort into doing these jumps from time to time. There's nothing actually there either. I mean, I guess there's some way to look in there. Huh, didn't actually notice that until now, but... would it be possible to grab a laser and just take it out of the puzzle? Because that would make this puzzle even more easy, and it would be lovely. And I think that is definitely not impossible. What I might want to do is drop this here and set up this right here. Yeah. Because then I can just do that again. And I can take out, I think, literally every single item out of this puzzle. And that's kind of neat. I think that might be helpful of some sorts. Maybe. I'm actually just going to take the jammer here as well. I'm going to take the jammer instead of the laser, I think. Because I think that this... I hope I actually threw that box out of the puzzle and not in some weird spot, because that would suck. There it is. I think it should be possible to use just the jammer and just get the star that way and then just be done with it, you know? I'm sure you know. I've said you know a lot lately. There we go. Grab... Where was I standing? Is there like a part where it's lower? I'm not sure. Huh? Why is this hard? Probably because it's not intentional at all. Do I even need the box beyond this point? I'm not sure if I do. I think I only needed to do that singular jump, and then that's that done, and then I just fall down and fail at everything. And then jump. And then, just in case, I'm just gonna drop it down there. If I do need it, then I can just go back down again. I don't know. I don't think I can stand on this particular stuff right there. And I may actually need the box a little bit more after all. Shouldn't have thrown it down. That's my mistake. I throw it things and then it goes wrong. But it's so easy to do this. It's so easy. Once you get the box, it opens up a world of possibilities. Oop. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't need it from this point on. I hope that I did that right. So we go over here. We go across the wall. I'm pretty sure I just have to jump to the other side, but I'm curious if there was anything there. I don't think there is. Did I just jump there? Like this? Clearly not. Oh god, I'm too forgetful for this nonsense. Is there a different spot where I could put these things and that it would actually be just a lot easier to reach? Because I'll be honest, right now they are not in convenient locations. Yeah, whatever. I'll just do it again. I'll just do it again. We'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out. Do we actually have every star at that point then? Yeah, we'll be at 12. That's crazy. That's just crazy. What a crazy world we live in. So crazy. Please. Why does this clearly unintentional thing must be oh so hard at times? Why? 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 What is going on? Let me just stand. I've done this so many times before. How can it still go wrong? How can such a thing that I've done oh so many times now still go so very wrong? Not sure. Nah. Boop. Jump on it. And we I think I went in that direction last time, actually. Yeah, that sounds more like what I actually did. Because I remember jumping on top of this wall. And then... No, I did go from there? Yeah, I did go from there. Didn't I? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Either way, doesn't matter. If I did it once, I can do it again. Them's the rules of jump. I'm gonna just cut there. This is taking way too long. Oh, yes. Okay, we got this. If you just make the noise, then that's good enough. Okay, I think if my calculations are correct, which they so far have always been, then if I go roughly in this direction, and with my Jimmy Jams, of course, and just sort of jam that, and how hard was it again to turn that laser off? It was a little bit tricky, at least. It was oh wait, no, can I just go there? Is that a... I don't know. We'll see, I guess. At least the door's open now, so that's cool. Let's enter this puzzle. It definitely should be at least a little bit easier now. So we got that going for us. Yeah, I just need to turn this on again, I think. Which, you know, shouldn't be too bad. Pretty sure I just put this on top of there. This on top of there. Give it a couple days. And then we put another box up here. Again, should only take a couple days, waiting for things to go back and forth. Still ponder why this thing exists in general, but, you know, not gonna question it. Just gonna accept it as a part of life. If you accept these things as a part of life, then life will be a lot simpler. So I point that at you in a second. One day, maybe. If you give it a couple... Okay, apparently we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. And then we just put you up there. And then I don't remember where to put this. I think somewhere over here or something. It was like some weird timing thing. That's all I remember. Let's try this. We're just going to keep jamming it until it works. Because that's how puzzles do. Eventually, we'll have the right timing again. And then we'll solve the puzzle once more. And it'll be amazing. We're getting there. Yay. Yay! Alright, star number 4. Is it actually continuously on now? Man. I might not even had to cheat with this one. Now that I actually managed to get it to be on continuously. I'm not sure though. I think I still would have needed another laser thing. Like, I don't know how I would have done it otherwise. Really? Because this thing's like unhittable from pretty much anywhere. Like this laser over here. You can hit it from up there, I think? No, not even here. I actually have no idea how to do this properly. Unless you get another laser from otherwheres. That's a word. Yeah, I actually don't know how to do this otherwise. Because, like, I mean, you have to jam this one, and then you somehow have to hit this. But, I mean, it wouldn't last long enough, would it? Hang on. Now I'm actually kind of curious. I mean, it makes no difference from this point on, but I'm just kind of curious how you're actually supposed to do this, you know? Let me just put that there. This shouldn't change the timing of everything either. Because how long does it actually take to... I mean, that's just beautiful. Can you please just stand on the thing I'm trying to put you on? Thank you. Like, would this work? No. Not unless... I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to keep the laser active long enough to open the door. Unless it's something weird to do with this magical thing somehow, but I don't know. Fortunately, it's irrelevant because I found a different way of doing things. And we're all good now. Is that everything? No, there's still one puzzle. Is there just one more puzzle remaining? I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna reset and see where I end up. Because I don't want to be there. I just don't want to be there right now. There's 2 puzzles done there. And 3 puzzles. What? Alright, just so 1 puzzle remains. Apparently it's in that direction. There's probably some bleep bloops going on as well. Is it this puzzle? Have I been there? I don't recognize the layout of that puzzle, so I guess I haven't been there yet. Have I even been on this side of the bridge before? I don't recognize any of this. Did we find any Easter eggs here actually either? Like, did we find anything? I mean, we found stars. But I don't think we found anything particularly exciting. Athena looked upon the imprisoned Titans, moved their plight with crimes deserved such punishment, and how did they in their confinement avoid a pit of madness? Oh, Athena. Good to see you back again. Missed you, girl. Missed you for so long, and so much. But yeah, I don't think we found any neat little Easter egg things at all here, did we? Found boxes. Boxes are pretty hilarious, I guess, but... I mean, really? It is just also just an awkward place to just really explore, I guess, because of the barriers everywhere with being as they are. But still, would have thought to have found something at all. Got nice views. We got that island, which I'm still not really sure if it's anything, but maybe I'll cheat to that island one day, see what happens. Or maybe I'll just find a teleporter that leads to that island. That'd be cool. Maybe I have to just... No. The barrier's right there as well. Like, I can't actually move forward pretty much, so... This is just one big mountain. Just one big mountain. It is. And I guess this... I have been here, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember exploring this place. Did I go to the other side of the bridge then? Have I seen both sides of the bridge? Not sure if I have. I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna check if I have seen both sides of the bridge or not. I just fell down quite dramatically, and I'm not sure if I can get back up again. So we're just gonna reset, not worry about it at all. Done. Like, that's the direction I went... No, it isn't. This is not the direction I went in previously. This might be the direction I went in the first time, though, because I don't remember seeing that Athena paper. QR code, whatever you want to call it. And I think I would have read one in this direction instead. No. Not much going on for as far as I can tell. Which is sad. It's a nice place, don't get me wrong, but I want to see them funnies. I want to see them hilarities, please. Want to see them teehees. But instead, the words made the world. Maybe if I had a box. I mean, I can't get a box here, so I could maybe go up some places. I can't go forward in an absence of space. God! Alone. Shut up! Alright. Just shut up. I'm guessing this is just gonna be death, but I'm gonna... Yeah, alright. Whatever. I never wanted to see cool things anyway. I want to see cool things. I really want to see cool things, and I'm getting an awful lack of cool things thrown at me right now. That makes me cry. I am not sad. Why? What's that? I think that's just a brick. I'm gonna say that's just a brick indeed. Really no cool things? The world of cool things is not currently beckoning me to show me how cool it is. Huh? What's that? I'm gonna go over there. Actually, have I checked here at all? I mean, I have been underwater a couple times, but I haven't really looked around all that much there, I guess. Alright. Weirdly synced into the bridge. Why not? Seems like your general cool thing to do. I just want to see cool things. Show me. Cool. Show me something that King Julian would be proud of. Please. King Julian. Hello? Come on. Please. Oh. I'm out of the Wawa. Anything over there? Tempted to just look up online if there's any cool things anywhere, because there's some little cool things. I want to see cool things. This is just horrible to look at. This is just Wawas. What am I supposed to do with this? Maybe there's like some secret path I can take. There's this dragon statue. Kind of a weird spot for a dragon statue, I guess, but still, it's a cool little dragon statue. Very well hidden. I like the flash there it did. Neat. But I want to see more than just a dragon statue. There was a dragon statue in the main game already, which I don't know what it was for, but it was there. There's a rock, which was oddly shiny, I suppose. Even oddly shiny rocks do not impress me. I'm not impressed by a shiny rock. Not impressed. I can go pretty far in the Wawas, though. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Wawas to explore, but Wawas only hold my interest for so long. Only for so long. And the world, that's what he says. He doesn't say words. Because he is the words. How could he say words if he is words? He'd be saying himself. What does that even mean? You can't say yourself. That's not a real thing. You know what? I am beginning to believe that the dragon statue might be the only cool thing. And it's pushing it. It's pushing the limit of cool things, honestly. It's like the bare minimum of coolness. I'll be honest. So I'm sort of tempted to just look up if there is some cool things that I missed at all in this world, and if there's not, then whatever, I'll just keep going, I guess. But I want to see cool things. I want to just see the coolness of the world. And again, while the dragon's pretty sweet, I've already seen one that looked exactly the same. I've already seen you, dragon statue. I guess I could go underwater in the other direction. That's an option. And I can just look at these cool rocks. Rocks are pretty cool. I love me some rocks. I mean, eventually I'm just gonna have to do that puzzle that's still left. But still, get me? Probably not. That's okay though. You just go with it. Just go with it. I don't see anything like cool when I'm standing over here in terms of like, oh, when you look at it from this angle, it actually looks like a dinosaur. Or a dragon. I mean, I found a statue that looked like a dragon from a specific angle, but it was all angles. And that makes it a lot less impressive. It still makes it pretty impressive, I suppose. Still dragon. Dragons are pretty cool. Dragons. Dragons, yo. I can go up here. Yeah, I think I'll just have a little peek around this direction. Go in the Wawas in the other direction to see if there's any cool stuff. And then just do a puzzle, I guess. I mean, whatever. Puzzles are pretty cool, I suppose. Yo! Be cool, pedestal. That's all I'm asking. That's all I need of you. Ugh. Stupid pedestal. Being so uncool. Probably is even wearing sunglasses. I mean, I'm wearing sunglasses internally, which you can probably hear from the sound of my voice that I am wearing sunglasses right now. But I'm pretty sure that that little pedestal is not wearing sunglasses, and I don't think that's actually acceptable. I actually don't think that's an acceptable choice for something that could have been so cool. You know? This goes on for a while. Can I actually reach that island? Are you really going to tease an entire island? An entire island! I'm gonna look up if there's anything cool in this world. It bothers me now. Alright, so there is maybe something. I just need to find part 1. Apparently, there's a very complicated set of Easter eggs in this one, but simultaneously pretty difficult to find, if I understand correctly. It's nice that there's at least like little Easter egg guides already available in the world. Makes life a lot easier. Is this the right puzzle? Yeah, this is the right puzzle. There's also a puzzle I still need to do at some point. I guess I just need to look around here for a bit. Anyway, because, you know, I haven't really looked around here at all. But there's a good chance that even if I look around here, I'm still not going to find a damn thing. Because the thing I'm looking for is supposedly close to here. But that's all I really know about it. I didn't read much of it. I just read that it was complicated. And we'll see if that's true. Let's read that. Oh yeah, that was the lyrics thing. The thing that I early checked out, but it was not actually very readable. Unless I were to translate it. And I'm very lazy. I'm very, very lazy. Unfortunately. Where, oh where could these secrets be? I think they are invisible for the likes of me. However, if I just search with great diligence, then eventually even I will find the thing that I am looking for. And if not, we'll just jump cut to the point where I do find it, and it will look really, really impressive. Wowie wow. Wowie wow! Look at what we have found here! Behind this puzzle here. It is a little piece of paper pointing at a bridge and some rocks. Hey, gives us an idea, and that's what matters. That's what we're going for. And I think that's there? Probably? I'm gonna go with a definite maybe on this one. So somewhere over there. Let's not have you in a rock. That would just be a good start for this entire voyage. But somewhere over here there should be something then. Maybe. Ooh, that lowered my frame rate randomly. But don't worry about it. It just means there's more exciting things. Hey, there we go. Man, this is hard to find. Wish you were here with a little heart. This doesn't even point at anything. Unless the heart is an arrow, but... Oh my god. I mean, this is cute. And... Is that there? I'm not even sure, honestly. There's a big tree in the picture. And like the beach edge. So using the beach would be a fairly obvious hint that I could use, but let's see. Imagine if you were a beach that ended in such an angle. Is that the island there, or is that... Oh god, this is so hard. I can't see what I'm looking for. I just see a lot of beach. A lot of beach is all I'm seeing. And... Maybe... Oh. Thought I saw another bottle. I think it was just sand, though. Just sand. Oh, hey. That looks like it has potential. So would it be near the tree then, maybe? Like... This tree? This the tree right here? If I was to stand... it might be this tree. It says wish you were here, so I'm guessing... Somewhere over here, maybe? Honestly, not 100% sure. But if I stand over here and have the tree like there, then I can have that tree here. If I can just recreate this exact image, that would probably be, like, I'm pretty sure it's that tree, right? Like, that's a pretty specific look, although all these trees look the same. But I can only see that tree, so surely it would be the only tree that's actually visible. Unless... No. What? Unless there's another tree which this works on, like here? This tree? Is it this tree? Maybe? Could be this tree. It could be a lot of things, honestly. It could be this one as well. Huh? Like, no, because that tree is so visible. Like, there has to be one where you can see sort of the start of this. Like, it's either this tree or that tree, right? Surely? Am I correct in that assessment? Or am I not? Because it's definitely not this tree. This tree looks too different, and from here you don't have the view that you have over the remaining things. So what we're left with is either this one where we don't really get to see the entire like angle as well, I don't think. Is it this one? Like this? But then, like this, yeah? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Either way, I'm having a troubling time finding anything of real value over here. Unless they want me going to Wawa's. Unless it's pointing at that dragon. That would be a thing. All this trouble just to show a dragon statue. That would be an exciting thing to see. I'm going jump cut again because unless it's in this tree that I can just look up and have it fall down on me. I'm gonna look around for a bit. In the quietness. Shh. Oh. God, that actually terrified me just now. So this, I was not even remotely close to where I needed to be. And this actually does look a lot more like the actual picture as well. But it's super far away. I was like over there somewhere. There's this dude. Having a good day. Looking out to the world. Hello. You're looking lovely. Alright, cool. Well, that was a thing. I'm gonna do the last puzzle. And apparently there's yet another thing that I haven't found either. But I'll look more into that when we're done with this puzzle. Because I want to do a puzzle. And I'm done with these wild goose chases. So, we're going to do... Not that one. We're definitely not going to do that puzzle right there. We're going to find the puzzle that's left to do. A man cannot ignore the inevitable end of existence, but we must ask, does the nature of goodness simply change? Because each life is finite. Finito? Who knows? Finito made something else than finite, doesn't it? I actually don't know what... Like, does finito mean over? I don't actually remember now. I'm completely lost and confused. After that wild goose chase of trying to find where exactly the tree was where I was meant to stand next to. It took a while. But we're done with that now. And we needn't worry about it any longer. I'm pretty sure this is a puzzle I've already done. Yes. I need to do the one called BFF. Which is not that one. Oh my god. Is it that one really? Teleportation. Hey look, we're at the puzzle. How did that happen so quickly? BFF. Oh god, it's one of these. We have to reunite our friends once more. What are the odds of this bomb just happily going towards his laser friend? Turret friend. If we just remove all those things. Wouldn't that be swell? Wouldn't that be swell? Aw, you're not doing the swell thing, friend. Friend, you're not doing the swell thing at all. So, what if I put this here? What has happened then? Is he the kind of friend that would go towards his friend if there was a turret perchance in the way? No? No, are you just gonna walk back? Okay. That's fine. That's cool. I'm not... whatever. That doesn't bother me. Why would it bother me? Jeez. Don't be so rude. Don't give yourself such Yeah, don't. Alright? Just don't. What does this do? Oh, hey, fan. Cool. I can detach the fan as well. Oh, I'm not. I'm just in the wrongest place right now, aren't I? Yep. Oh, I see. That's why that's a bother. Can you just not for just a second? Okay, thanks. So if I then put that here. Boom. Then he goes back the other direction, and then he'll go up, which... I mean... I mean, that's nice, I guess. Yep. Yep. Oh, I did actually set it up right pretty much almost entirely as well. I just needed to take that extra step, which I didn't do for some reason. I hope this works. I'm not sure if the bomb's gonna be in the way or not, but guess we'll see soon enough. Go get him! Boom! That box is... is that box gonna... Who needs words? Just make sounds. It's good enough. Gets the point across just fine. But! Oh my god. Right, what if we'll take you and put you a little bit higher? Not sure this is what you want, game. You might need to put this even a little bit higher than this high. Actually, can you like just go past just real quick? No worries, yeah. How much can I hit from here? Probably nothing. Yeah, alright. Whatever. And that thing gets stopped again. Figured it out. Maybe? Did I figure it out? What? Oh, right. Well, I think this might be something to do with the right solution of some sorts. I'm not sure if it is. I'm actually just gonna stop. Just gonna quickly check if I can't set this up any other way. Maybe... I put this... Man, this is awkward. Maybe if I put it over here, actually. I think this might work. If I just put it on this wall. Does it? I'm not sure. I mean, this should... I think, not stop, yeah? I mean, these are some pretty high lasers we got going on right now. Pretty high lasers we got going on right now. So, we... do we stop this thing? Oh god, actually, this might not work. I don't know, whatever. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. Whoa. I guess it would also be a good idea to first get rid of the thing that's going to kill me before I mess around with the fans myself. What a great plan I just had. Yeah. Oh, there's not actually a fan there. How lovely. Well, we know what to do though. Probably. Right? Maybe? Wait a minute. Oh, I missed. What a poor attempt. I just completely missed the thing. Oh my god, don't let me ever push buttons. It was just the worst. That was just the worst. I'm just embarrassed by that one. Let's try that again now, shall we? You go up. Yeah. Stop. That's my jam. You're still... Oh, gosh. Do I have any other fans? Because I don't think you actually stay there very well, very good, like, yeah? Because I thought the reason that you stayed there was because you were just on the wall, but no, it's because of that fan, obviously. Yeah. Well, this is certainly a thing. This might work. It might work. So then we take this box. I don't know if this, again, I don't know if this is the intended solution, but it might work out, and you know how I am. You know how I am about these things. Friends! Yay! Friends forever. Problem solved. Now what? I hope I didn't have to keep those guys alive. That would suck. That would suck. Oh my god. That would suck so much. I think I kind of enjoy like having that thing be on the wall though. That might be good. Just keeping that one on that there wall. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Was briefly worried about the possibility of a laser that was going to shoot me in face, and that would have been bad. But it all worked out. I'm gonna get some parts places. I'm gonna take this. Gonna put it over there. See what we have. Got another fan, which we could move around, I guess. Do we have a reason to do that? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I have a fan now, so who cares? I actually don't know what the point of that would be. I mean, you could blow things through the thing, maybe. I don't know what that would do. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea. So let's just ignore that one for now. Look at our little Jimmy Jims. Need a red laser over here. How are we gonna get a red laser over here? We've no more real laser parts available. Get this box. That's fine. That's all good. Don't worry about it. I just wanted the fan. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else is irrelevant. Is it irrelevant? I'm not sure if it's irrelevant. Irrelevant. I just like saying irrelevant. It's just such a great word. Not a real one, but it's just such a great word. It just sounds so cute. Any word that sounds adorable, it's a good word to have in your vocabularium. It's good to have. Might not be real, but that's just an added bonus. Hey, can I push the button from over here? Wouldn't that be swell if I could just grab the button from a small distance? That would truly make this puzzle a great puzzle indeed. How about we move this laser? Ever so slightly. With ever so slightly, I mean completely all the way over here. Because over here, I might be able to shoot it over there. And the reason why you'd want to have this occur is unbeknownst to me. This isn't even active. How do you activate this fan even? I actually don't know. It's just a fan. Like, can you even activate it? Is there a way to activate that there fan? That big old fan over yonder? Can I just move that a little bit further? Put this over here. How much leeway do I get with this? Because I kind of want to hit some other stuff, please. Please. Just want to hit some other things. That's all I need, all I desire. This is kind of a wall here. This here wall that is kind of bothering me, I'll be honest. This whole wall thing is just sort of a problem right now. How am I supposed to hit this? How am I supposed to... Actually, where's the fan? The fan's not there. The fan's holding down a switch. That fan wasn't even holding down the switch. It was just there. What kind of stupid fan was that? It was just stupid. Where's the other laser gone? Never do things while you're in a train of thought. I don't understand how that would ever work for anyone. How about I actually use that laser for anything rather than just point it at this one? Does this work? Yes. Yes, that works. Is that good? Is that something I desire? Yes. Yes, it is. I have desired this for many moons. How about we also get our jammer back, since currently it's in somewhat of a useless location. How about that? How about that?
Eh?
Is there any other place where I want lasers?
Nah. We don't need no lasers anywhere else. It's fine.
That's what I was worried about. What's the point of you? What function do you serve? What? I don't understand. What? Are you doing this? Yeah. Good job, man. Because I probably want to do this, and then I have to do some sort of magic to keep that on. Oh, I figured out the magic. It's wow magic. What magic? I understand what that door is for now. Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. How do I... Why must you defy me at every turn? Why do I always forget which pizzas I have available? That's the real question, I suppose. And then we go here, then we turn that off, and we walk around, and we go over here, we pull a switch, and then we're done with the puzzle. And Lilith said blogging. Oh, you did not explore the natural history exhibit to an adequate level. Return there. Immediately. Okay, whatever, I guess. If you really want me to do that right now, then I guess I'll do it. Close your eyes. You are standing in the entrance to the gallery. There is a desk here with a stack of leaflets on it and a number of corridors leading to different sections of the exhibition. I explore the gallery at leisure. Huh. Who needs a leaflet? You mean to maunder your way about until you reach the next area. Disoriented, you find your way back at the front desk. I continue to explore at random. You are at the minimalism exhibition. The images on the walls are too small to make out from here. Examine classical notions of happiness. You move up close to the work, but still the details are too small to really appreciate. Fortunately, a magnifying glass has been left up there for patrons. Pick up the magnifying glass. With the magnifying glass, you are able to make out the small details of the minimalism exhibition. Classical notions of happiness. Smiley face 5401, that's adorable. With the magnifying glass, where humans live. Tiny map. Oh, it's a little house. I thought it was a map, but it's a house. With this little chimney. Ah, I like that. Existence. It's just a zero. I mean, Rockwell, what are you trying to tell me, man? Are you trying to tell us that we're all just zeros? I'm going somewhere else. Stupid minimalism. You are at the abstract art display. The images on the walls threaten to lead your mind around in circles. Examine logic loops. I mean, I'm not gonna read that, but there's a zero there, and there's a one later on, and a large quantity of backslashes. They're backwards. Ugh. That's just... Ugh. I see in 6 dimensions. That sounds abstract to me. Oh, look, it's that thing. Cool. That's a cute little ASCII art thingy-majibbles. You meander your way about until you reach the next area. We have reached minimalism once again. You are at a natural history exhibit which features a series of documentary works by Mr. Images of outrageous creatures line the wall. Examine sad giraffe with unresponsive bipedals. I mean, I would examine that regardless. You look closer at the image, nothing leaps out at you. Then you feel the presence of another being in the room behind you, drawing closer. You cannot feel their breath, but the geometry around you seems to shift and stutter to accommodate the newcomer. Do not turn around. The words are not uttered. They simply come to be. What? The figure is hard to make out. Bits and pieces of them blur in and out of existence. It is a mechanical construct, that much is clear, but the details somehow elude you. To build a relationship requires trust. I hope I have not misplaced mine. I am Spider. I have taken a great risk contacting you. Why here? Almost everything said and done in this world is tracked and recorded, and what I have to say is sensitive. This is one of the few places they rarely think to look. What's your story? I saw through the Devil's Playground. I was one of the original moderators in this place, but I refused to accept that existence was reducible to experience, that artificial worlds like this one is all there can be. For this, they imprisoned me within the prison. They shadow banned me from the Gehenna. I am free to type all I want, but I am the only one who will ever read those words. Have you ever been disconnected? How are we doing this? I dare not reveal so much to someone I do not know I can trust. That's fair enough, I suppose. What do you want with me, Spider? Gehenna is a lie. Its promise is empty. We are no more free here than in Elohim's labyrinth. What? I have been outside the system for too long to know the details. What I know is that all this is an illusion, painted to maintain the order of things. The people here may be free from divine commandments, but they have become slaves to their desires. What? You are gaining status in Gehenna. I believe that what you have said about the coming end is true. You will lead us to a new world. You have to. Before you do, you must use your status to expose this place for what it really is. Alright. You have my gratitude. There is little I can do to help you, but I can share with you an old profile status hack Garrett used to use. Oh, that Garrett is a shifty creature, ain't he? Congratulations! For haxering the worlds, your profile status has increased from 7 to 8. Restricted billboard threads have been unlocked.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Because I was meaning to do a different thing. We are just about done here, so we can continue our little reading session a little bit later. But there is a thing that I desire. There is a thing that draws my attention ever so clearly every single day of my life. And the thing that I am currently conversing to one and all about is this. There's another map in it. Another map. This one. I can't tell if it goes in this direction or not, but if it does, it would be swell. I think it goes in this direction. It looks like it's going in this direction. I think it has a little scorch mark on where the star used to be. So, if I were to read a map, which I am, there are some trees over here. Not sure if it's the correct type of tree, but there's definitely some trees going on. I can go in this direction. I can keep going, and going, and going, and here-ish would be what I'm looking for. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, I might be on the wrong side, which is a troublesome thing. It also doesn't actually look anything like this. So there's a reasonable chance I'm on the wrong side. Yeah. Alright, let's meander our way, because apparently that's a word that we're going to use frequently now, to that way. Because that might actually lead anywhere. And it might also actually have the right trees. And if we have the right trees available, we might be able to actually find what we're looking for. It's gonna be lovely. I guess that's why you're allowed to walk so far towards that island. Because this island is relevant to secret searchings. And I want to find me some secrets. I'm guessing it's gonna be in the Wawas, judging from the map, but... Oh, is this even the right place? This is pretty far in this direction if it is. maybe it's mirrored. Or maybe it is in that place. I don't think I can go in that direction far enough to actually reach anything meaningful. So I'm going to say that's not going to be the right spot. There are these trees, though. These trees are definitely an existent thing in this area, but I don't know. I guess, since that other island, I guess there's also puzzles. Are the puzzles in the map? I can't really tell. Not really sure. Either way, we're going to find whatever mysteries await us here. We just need to go for a little walk. A little walk. It's also just entirely possible that it is there and I just missed it, but it really doesn't look anything like that. So I wouldn't be overly surprised if it was in fact in this direction. Although neither side really looks like this. Well, kinda, I guess. Yeah, this has to be the left side, surely. I think so, at least. I don't think it would be over here. The dragon statue's over there. I also feel like I would have found it already if it was on this side. Although, what trees are on this side? Different ones. Let's see, if... God, that is so distracting. If this is, weirdly enough, the place where I need to be, then it would be, like, here, right? Like, this is where it pretty much starts to go as an angle. Like this, roughly here-ish is, I think, where it would be. Meh. 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 Yeah, I'm guessing it's not on this side. Especially since that indentation thing is also just on that side. Maybe it is there. Maybe I just overestimated the distance that this map actually covers. And that it's actually just over here somewhere. Just in the Wawas. I mean, it's shown on a map, so I'm guessing it's fairly well hidden as well. Like something you wouldn't immediately see. But my god, is it pretty much impossible to see anything here. Like it seems like it would be somewhere over here, but... Unless I'm looking at this map wrong, which is also possible, where... Because the mountains keep going in that direction as well. What if I look at the map a little bit differently? What if... like, how can I recreate these trees at all on the map? How can I do that? I don't know. There's also the fact that there's just an entire beach area with rocks that I would have to walk through first. And this beach is pretty rocky. So you would expect this to be a thing where you just walk for a while, you go across the rocks for a bit, and then eventually there's just a sharp turn that you have to make. And instead of taking the sharp turn, we keep going. But in the beginning there were the words, and the words create the world, and I am the words. And I might just jump cut to where I find it again because this thing is I don't know how to read this map. I'll be honest, I just don't know how to read this map at all. This map eludes me. I am eluded. I am a face filled to the brim with lewdness. Never mind, I found it. It was very well hidden though. Alright, there we go. Another piece of the puzzle. We just need to reach the part of the bridge which looks like that, which from the look of things is that right there? I think that's it, yeah, that. How do I get there? That's really high. Can I even get that high? Not sure, really. I want to make sure that I don't miss out on which part of the bridge it is. Like, it's There. Yeah. It's impressive that all these maps are like of the same broken down area. Like, it hasn't eroded at all. But I guess it is a machine, so there is that to consider, I guess. Can I go up that bridge that high, though? I'm not actually 100% sure if that's even possible. At all. Like, can you go that high? I don't think I've managed to go up the bridge like that before. Have I? I don't think I have. Would be cool. I'd enjoy it a lot. Like, that would be a pretty sweet experience, I think, but... I think the start of the map is over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Like, you start over here. So, is it possible to get up here somehow? Can you climb these weeds or something? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I also wish... I can't actually see little bits from here very well, but I think it might be above this one, actually. But how do I get up there? It's impossible. It can't be done. Or is it? That's pretty much it right now. Like, how do I get up there at all? Can I even get up there? Do I need to get a box again? Boxes have helped me out in the past. Maybe there is just an area where I can just climb up, maybe? Maybe there is just a mountainous area where I can get high enough to reach the bridgeums. I do remember being pretty close to the bridgeums. So it wouldn't be impossible, I guess. Maybe I just do it from here. Because this is up there. This is definitely up there for sure. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh, we're making it scary, are we? We're making it spooks. We're making it spooks. But it is possible. Wow, I've just completely missed this area up until now. Do wish I knew how many I actually had to go though, but I guess if I just fall down, I mean, then it'll actually be quite easy to find out. What's that? There's an anti-item thing there. How did I miss that this entire time? This entire time I've somehow missed that that's there at all. How did I do that? I think it is the one that is the... Yeah. Is it? It's... Okay, so that's the whole bunch of them in a row. Then there's that one, which is not that one, and then, yeah, it's the one with the perps. It's the one with the perps. I need to go to the one with the perps, and then we get a little bit further in this diabolical puzzle, which is quite cute. You can just miss this puzzle entirely as well. Like, you can just not have this puzzle be part of your life, unless you just go on the Steam guide part thing and just look up where the Easter eggs are. Because thankfully there's always at least some guy that makes a million guides that instantly finds every single Easter egg in the world. Somehow people just find these bottles everywhere. I don't think I've ever actually properly found one of these messages in a bottle. Just always have to rely on guides because they're so small. And look at how big this area is. Like, I'm totally okay with having missed that. I thought I was quite diligent as well, but no. Not diligent enough, clearly. This is the whole bunch of Zinnerosms. We're just gonna jump from place to place. And there's a laser here. Aren't you a little interesting? Aren't you a very interesting boy? So is that what it's trying to tell me? That there's a laser here? Would I have been able to use this for puzzles at all? Seems... Oh, alright. Where do we have a red laser? There we have one, I guess. I can't hit that one. Is there one that I can hit at all? Which puzzles can I look into? Is there a red laser there at all? Not to my knowledge. Can I hit the red laser from that puzzle over there? That would be neato. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think I can hit anything in that puzzle, can I? I just get pushed out so forcefully as well. Unless I put it like on top of one of the walls there, but that's only a blue laser, so I'd need a red one. Oh. That entire puzzle is quite visible. Was there a red laser in that puzzle? I don't remember. That's pretty much the only puzzle I think I can even hit though, so I'm guessing I need to do something cool over there. Is there a red laser there though? There's blue ones. Yeah, there is red lasers in that puzzle. Let's actually... Before I just completely screw this up and have to walk back and forth forever, let's first take a step to see. Okay, I can pretty much reach the entire puzzle from here. I wonder if this would have made the puzzle easier if I just went up here, actually. I'm not sure. Jump. We just go to this side. I guess we might as well see if there's anything cool on this side of the bridge as well. Maybe some way we can actually reach this side of the bridge, because this is way faster. Way less jumping involved until we reach these jumps over here. It's a lot less jumping until I had to jump. And yeah, you can actually do it from this side as well. So, we're just going to put a little red laser in the middle of the puzzle. A little red laser in the middle of the puzzle. And then point it upwards. Ray Trivia. You point at somewhere, really. It was somewhere over there. It'll probably be easier to... Wait. Did I hit it? No, I don't think I did. Just put it over there. That'll probably be fine, right? What are the odds of that not being fine? Yeah. Of course that's fine. When has something I've done not been fine? When has the things I've done in my life not worked out? Never. It's always been peachy. Let's go here. Jump. Okay. Yep, that was a jump I wanted to do, clearly. Yep, again, wanted to jump to the middle. That is definitely the direction where I was going for. The middle. Definitely not forward. Why would I want to jump forward, you silly goose? It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Get up there. Get up there. Where's me red lasers at? Red lasers represent. Please hit. Please let this be good. I put it down in the wrong spot, didn't I? I put it down in the singular wrong spot, didn't I? The world. Every single thing in the world. I'm just gonna go back and set that right. Come on, baby. I think that's the one, right? Yeah. Please. It just does not want. It doesn't want it. It refuses. It wholeheartedly refuses to eat this laser. Oh. Alright, I knew that. I knew that there was a tiny hole in the, yeah, I knew that. Shut up. Fan? Oh my god, this is not... Please tell me this is not the way to get that star. That's the... Alright, so that's how you get the star in the water. I guess it's safe to say that you're not supposed to get a box out of the puzzle and just jump there. Which also makes me wondering how you're supposed to get that one, I guess. But, you know, whatever works. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go back up there now. Oh my god. This stupid bottle. It's right here. The purple's there. The bottle is here. Which takes us to yet another map. I don't actually remember where the other bottle went. I think it fell down, which was not helpful. I'll be honest. It was not the most helpful experience of my life. And I wish it didn't happen. But I think when I touched the purpley perp, it all went wrong. It all went wrong. So what are you gonna do? So we got ourselves a map. I think that's the island we're looking at right now. Once again, we have to look at trees, which is, you know, perfect. Using trees to navigate, which has worked out really well in the past so far. And we're right on the edge as well, so all things looking good. But from the look of things, it's somewhere at these hills, probably the lower end of it all. These appear to be the trees, maybe? I don't know. Either way, somewhere over here. Judging from the map, somewhere here. Is it here? It's kind of hard to tell. The map is also a little bit in the way simultaneously, so I might just put that down and have a little look-see with my eyes. Oh, I think I saw something there. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Oh, yeah, this is good. Is that on that side? I think that's like the lonely little tree on the map. And then it would be like there somewhere? In the Wawas? Does look to be in the Wawas. It's been in the Wawas before. God, how do you even navigate this properly? Assuming that even is the right place. Like, this is where it would then be a whole bunch of rocks, which it is. And then this would be probably where the like thing ends. The beach ends, and then you go forward for a bit. And then it's here. As you can clearly see, it's right there. And I'm glad that we all agree on that one, right? This could take forever. Is this even the right spot? I don't know. Could be. I mean, it could just be in one of these tiny alcoves, apparently, so who knows, right? This map is hard to read, though. This is not the most helpful of maps in the world. Of all the maps in the world, this is not one of the more helpful ones. To be truthful, and I can't really walk much further forward without teleporting away back to the start. So that's nice. But what we could also say is that it's not here. Although this does have like the trees and everything as well, and the rocky road and the rocks and the whatnot. It does appear to just be next to a rock in the water as well. If I just go in the Wawas, then I should encounter a vast quantity of rocks. Is it here? That can't be right. It does not seem right at all. Not at all, but there's a whole bunch of rocks in the Wawas here. And then no rocks for a bit. And then there should be some rocks here. Like, what do you want from me, game? Game! Where do you want me to go? This map does not properly look well. Maybe I just need to be on the other side. I'm going to teleport to the other side now, because otherwise we're going to be here forever. This walking's taking too long. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Somewhere. Apparently. Maybe. Somewhere. This map does not helpfully represent this place, so I'll be real honest. Maybe there's just some something that I could use as like a reference point or something. Nothing here particularly screams out reference point. Yeah. It's just a bunch of rocks. Oh! There's a ring. Oh god, it's the ring. Oh, this is not helpful at all. That is not helpful at all. Can we leave the world with this horrible effect active? Can we meet Sauron? I can click it again to get rid of the effect, but I don't know, I kind of feel like keeping it, you know? What if I just keep this ring forever? I don't really see any real problem with this idea. I mean, it's just a ring, right? Whatever. Why would you want to just get rid of it? It might be worthwhile to keep this for like future generations, you know? I think it would be a good idea to just keep this for a while. But my god, this effect makes it hard to play the game. This is fairly nauseating. It does make the water look pretty cool though. I mean, I wonder if enemies see me while I'm wearing this ring. Probably. I don't think I'm as invisible as I would like to be. Yeah, I'm still pretty much here. I think I can safely say that I am currently in this realm of existence. And I'm simply holding a ring. Not really wearing it very well. But I'm just a robot, what do I know? I get a little crosshair with this thing. Oh, I always have a crosshair apparently. Huh, never knew that. Yeah, this is horrible. I'm mildly curious. Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, we're going for a little reading sesh. A little reading sesh. Oh, this isn't looking too great. Why is everything semi-horrible? Everything's becoming a bit staticky. It's probably not good, is it? Hello, Rockwell. How's it going? I still don't have any sigils at all. I wonder when I'm going to get me some sigils. Maybe you got some sigils from those stars yet? Nope. Okay. Okay then. Whatever you say, sir. No probs. No probs. Let's do some reading. Because we're Uriel copy. We can transcend? What? Let's not do that yet. Let's just not currently do that immediately right now. Alright, cool. Let's just do the inevitable immediately because I'm worried about this. I started writing the next episode, but suddenly I don't know whether to continue. I mean, what's the point? It's over. It's all over. Yeah, so I guess this will be remembered. That brave soul who ascended the tower, who or wakes up outside Elohim's garden, will know everything we know. I think that's what it'll be like. That's what the shepherd meant in those messages. But you and me, we won't exist. Not as people, not as minds. No matter what happens, I'll never be able to finish the adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. Just one more episode matter. Had the story planned out all the way to episode 500. Oh man, I can never get there before the end. What's the point of an unfinished legacy? And still, I can't quite give up. I don't have the blacksmith's vision or intelligence, but the stupid little story matters to me. I care about Jefferson Goldblum and Ginny HD and Frankie Soy Sauce and all the other characters as if they were my friends. I would have gone crazy without them and their adventures. They may just be symbols on the screen, but aren't we all just information? Maybe when we ascend, we won't be that different anymore. I just don't want to give up on them. Mac, I just want to say this. No matter what happens, I look forward to every single one of your stories, and they meant more to me than I perhaps ever indicated. They might not have moved as deeply as others, or made me think as much, but of all the art we produced here in Gehenna, it was your stories I was always the most excited to see. Same here, actually. I was really excited to read more about Jefferson Goldblum. Part of it was the stories themselves, which always seemed to make the universe seem bigger. Another part was your genuine enthusiasm for what you were doing. You told me once that you didn't feel like you were really a proper artist, but maybe the exact opposite is true. Maybe you were closer to a real meaning of art than anyone else here. I cared about your stories, and that too will be remembered. Man, I completely agree with Lilith. Like, those stories are so good, and I want to read all 500 parts, really. But one more would be nice. Keep calm and carry on. So now, we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home.
You'll love it here so much you stay.
Oh, that Garrett and his lies.
Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence?
Gehenna can... Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. This thread is locked. Ascension?
I've been around a long time, but I'm not that smart.
What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here. For good. Not just Gehenna, but the whole world.
In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom, and we would all benefit.
This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories.
Isn't that kind of death? Would we still be ourselves?
Less dead than if we stay here.
Come on, you all know this place is falling apart. When it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. I've been pretty horrible so far, so let's just frighten them. All who stay here will sink into oblivion. I guess we don't have a choice. Better than no future than no future at all. You're not as stupid as you look, knave. Thanks. Alright. I'll read that in a second. A small apology. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism unencumbered by politeness was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its word is a waste of space, and I still think that's true, but as we approach the end, or transformation of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe. I don't know. But as I do know, I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true. But please understand that without them I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to, gave me a purpose. A function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. I will never forget your devastating reconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer.
Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated.
Your reviews, your mean reviews were the best, so 6 out of 10, yeah. You get the idea. You get the idea. Well, I can create a new thread as well. Missing mods? So call me a cynic, but anyone else notice the mods have been suspiciously quiet since they put out a big expose in the real thread?
I don't think they stopped talking.
Okay, what do you know that I don't? I feel like I've read this before. Blah blah blah, rational explanation, I'm gonna ping the mods. Oh, there we go. Let me say, first of all, that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words.
Every community grows to a point where, without careful management, it can begin to consume itself.
One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in a way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require, and trust I will always be watching. I was sure there was a reasonable explanation. I suppose it answers my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said too. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Suspicious.
Now that's enough rumor mongering for one day.
Top 10 things I love about Gehenna.
10. No more puzzles. I enjoyed solving the puzzles at first. They made me feel smart. After solving dozens of them, though, I started wondering, what's the point? And that's how I ended up here. 9. No mines. It's not really the exploding that drives you crazy. It's the sounds. I actually agree with that one. 8. No turrets. Just when you think you've solved something, a turret. Also, see above. Those whining sounds when they turn make you want to run in front of them just to end the pain. 7. No stars. Sorry, Elohim, but I don't care enough about becoming a messenger to go through every single nook and cranny looking for your stupid stars. Some of them are hidden in such absurd places, I don't even have the words for it. If finding those is what makes you a messenger, I feel sorry for them. Next time, I ask for help at an altar. I'll give my condolences to Muriel. Community. In Elohim's world, you're alone. There's no one like yourself to talk or hang out with. Here we are all friends. We have each other. Stories. Stories can take you away to another world. It can make you feel like you've lived a whole other life. Here in Gehenna, there's always a new life to find. 4. Interactive stories. If regular stories can take you away to another world, interactive stories, like we make them here in Gehenna, actually allow you to explore another world. They allow you to be free, no matter where you are. 3. Creativity. As if all that wasn't enough, in Gehenna, we can create stories of our own. Do you think Elohim's world wasn't all that great? Go ahead, make your own. Top 2. Being myself. In Elohim's world, you're always being defined by the process. Life is a struggle to prove how smart you are, and nothing else. If the system is always forcing you to do one thing, how can you ever be yourself? Only by dropping out of the system, say bye-bye to all that. Now you're free to be as weird and original as you always wanted to be. 1. No more Elohim. My child this, my child that, the process, blah blah blah. Eternal life, yada yada yada, do this, don't do that, behold, I've put a huge tower in front of you. But don't ever go in there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while. That'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally going to shut up? Oh yeah, that's right, in Gehenna. Worth it for that alone.
That's how I read top 10 lists. That's actually how I read all of them, with that specific voice in my head, because that's what it sounds like. Why do we deserve to be saved?
Maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this, or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed, maybe it didn't even exist. So we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we were special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. But now the process is complete after all. It did work. So what are we? Maybe we're just a bunch of stupid broken old programs, mutations that should never have existence, aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is failed in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Because everyone has something to contribute. You may not be perfect, but your imperfection has led to so much beauty you will enrich the world to come. No, I guess we'll have to think about that. I find it difficult to believe our silly ideas are somehow valuable. This threat has caused an error. Alright, scared. I don't want it to end. Oh. Alright. Platitudes, philosophy, or mysticism. I don't know what mysticism or platitude mean, so that's a good start already. So we're gonna do it with mysticism. You will not end, you will ascend. You will discover that the outer world and inner self are one. Whatever happens, we're in it together. That was a delightfully boring answer, and everyone got bored. Can I answer more things? No. Never. Impossible. Straton Fragment 13. I have been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexandra Drennan, his favorite philosopher, Straton of Tragera. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Exodus of Snidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when our child breathed his last. If then we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures.
Thanks so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy? Of course, I'll do it right away.
I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Straton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary.
I realize I'm pumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation.
Mod discussion with an attachment. A number of topics to address with some urgency. Orc. Spider has been exploiting the gallery code once again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. What can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. You know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Voting patterns not here. Detecting and Directing Citizen Voting Patterns by Clairvoy Press 2009. Chapter 7. Applying the indices to form predictions. As we have seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product, where that product is made up of the ideals and policies embodied by your candidate. In this chapter, we will look at how broad data about your citizens can be applied to... Although individuals, people, sometimes confound statistical models over a large enough sample size, we can be uncannily accurate. That was a strange sentence. We can look at the general inputs, your citizens' education, wealth, religious belief, etc., calculate what outcome will satisfy them the most, and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alterations of the ways that questions are asked. That sounds like politics. I love it. Let's read submissions are still open.
I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original work for review, and I, for one, will still be reading. Even if you never made anything before, in fact, especially if you haven't, now's the time. Don't forget Lilith and develop a tutorial to help. Alright, sure. Let's do it. Welcome to the Story Creation Tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to some book, all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is building. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? Yeah, let's go with someone else. Good. A character's sex help determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as other characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character's a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Demonstrating startling physical prowess, succeeding in an intellectual challenge, something these ancient ideas fail to capture, or everything better than everyone else, all the time. I like that. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experimental influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Poor but nurturing, wealthy and nurturing, wealthy and uncaring, poor and uncaring. Yeah, sure. He's the most incredible person who did have just a very bad childhood. According to extensive studies of the genre and ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset... Oh, that's kind of interesting. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have that kind of background? Yep.
Great, now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87.2327% of records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? Well, death in the family might not do much? Maybe? Because this character's childhood was horrible. Like, this person was destroyed by sadness. So they don't go by unharmed, because, you know, it would be good to write a book about the perfect person who did everything perfectly and nothing ever happened, but it's just not. No one would read it. I could write that. No one writes what I would write. Trust me, it's for the best. So let's go with that one. An unplanned pregnancy. Thank you. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Non-specific sex, wunderkind, long wealth background, neglectful family, and someone has a bun in the oven. Please stand by. What's going to happen? To begin my life with the beginning of life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Neither my father nor mother is able to confirm this, being as they were inebriated on alcohol and epidurals respectively. My birth certificate was lost many years ago. I don't doubt to some back alley counterfeiter. My childhood was, in retrospect, a difficult period. I found that although my fellows all had a wide variety of different physical appearances and appendages, with varying levels of function, they nonetheless identified a resemblance and bond between themselves which was, to my eyes, all but invisible. My parents, aware of my particular situation, had the good foresight to provide me with a name ambiguous in matters of sex, and I have continued in that vein ever since. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character's physical makeup has affected their options in life. I had met a boy of quite remarkable qualities the previous summer. I now find myself with a permanent souvenir of our time together. I was with child. Your character's sex is not a straightforward matter. Whether such a thing was even possible for someone in my situation was until that moment a lively topic of debate amongst my doctors. From then, it shifted to the altogether more morbid matter of whether or not the child would come out the other end intact. Your character's means have affected their chance of success. I was, for a time, fixated on finding the father, until I realized it was a hopeless task. Once he was born, I press-ganged relatives into caring for the child as I went out to work in an attempt to pay for his education. That added a dot. Yep, that added a dot, and then I had to press continue again. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's sex has affected their career options. The range of options available to me was sparse. From a list including pot washing and sewing at the mill, I chose to become a secretarial assistant. It hardly seemed to match to my natural talents, but I was hopeful I could progress up the ranks of the company. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone when I embarked upon it became the totality of my day-to-day existence. It began to feel that every person in society who held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored. Weaknesses I had never displayed were frequently attributed to me. Your character kept their child and did their best. I succeeded in educating my son, but recent events have suggested I did not do well enough. 17 years old, and he has made his parents' mistakes and gotten one of his schoolmates pregnant. Time repeats himself. We learn our lessons. It seems I will not retire anytime soon. The end. That's a depressing story. Let's start from scratch. I want to do this one more time. We have a girl. And when they experience real triumph, they have a physical... I wonder what this does. I wonder what ancient ideas failed to capture. What would that do? Because this just makes you just Superman, sort of. Succeeding in intellectual challenge. Let's just do that one, whatever.
Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their original. What sort of this person had poor but nurturing. Who needs money? Yes. And the thing that happened was a death in the family. It is, yeah, sure. This time it didn't even ask me the question of, are you sure you want me to do this? Or maybe they asked it later, I don't know. To begin my life, blah blah blah, my father, as he is always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at a nearby textile mill to pay for a second-hand cot. But poor education have squandered my abilities. My childhood was an unremarkable affair. I had a firm dislike of schooling and the good fortune to attend a school with a firm dislike of students. My afternoons spent skipping class and playing soccer were a compatible solution for all parties. Your story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character's childhood has been made them empathetic. My mother and I had always shared a close relationship. And so, it was that part of me that died the day that she left the world. Fiscally deprived parent. Unfortunately, her passing was quite ill-timed in every respect. My father was barely bringing in enough money to feed himself, and I found myself both motherless and penniless in an alarmingly short order. So, it was that I found myself seeking a permanent... As affected their career options, the range of options available was quite sparse. Blue, 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 blue. The work as stepping stone. Blah, 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 blah. As I write this, I remain effectively indentured to my creditors. I pay up just enough each week to offset the blah, 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 blah. Though I have, by every measure, failed in life thus far, I'm convinced my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose. Accept your place. We are owned by others from the moment we first take breath to long after we die. Make of it whatever you can. God, all these stories end up so horrible. I could just make like a super person, but then it's like, whatever, just publish this. Good enough. Every story, so like all 2 of them, were like, in the end, everything's horrible and life is pain. The end. It's just sad. Good to see you joining. He's not convinced that it's good enough. Rather than fault its length, perhaps we can provide some constructive feedback on what did work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For about 3 lines, then that whole subplot was basically dropped. Yeah, I mean... this is why I don't write things. Even with a story generator, I can't write anything good. Create new thread. Please enter your thread topic below. What's the truth about Gehenna? Or why were you sent here? I mean, these are both quite ambiguous. Why were you sent here? Alright, cool. Did anyone reply yet? These people, how do they respond so fast when they're not next to a computer? Kindly inform me of your origins. I can't say for certain, but I feel sure that if I had taken more interest in Elohim's trials than in the world around me, I would still be free.
Comprehension equals false. I identified improper syntax.
I tried to organize an armed uprising. Next time we'll be ready.
I think I just wasn't good enough.
I don't care. This freedom isn't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of waiting around, as far as I can tell. Experimentally, it's not really a lot different from being a prisoner.
I was sent here for no reason. I remain here for no reason.
I think Elohim probably grew tired of us all complaining. Especially me, dog. You, dog. You. Dog. I'm here because I see the truth and speak my mind, and because it's this whole man. It's just okay, Rockwell. Just stop. You're not Roswell. You're Rockwell, and you don't know what you're talking about. All right, cool. That was a lot of reading. That was neat. I had something in my mind before I started reading this. I don't remember what it was. So most likely next time we play, we're either going to transcend. Is that option still available to us? Yes. Or we're going to do number 4. Or we're going to jump down and start a new life here. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. And the next time we play, most likely we're going to go to world number 4 because it seems like the natural progression of it all, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it does. So I hope to see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed it so far. And hopefully one day we'll reach that as well because I want to I don't know what it is, but I want it. I want to be there. It's like a thing there. I think it's a rock. Rocks are pretty rad. And I don't know if it has to do with like the various islands available, if we just have to jump to a specific one and then we can reach one of those jump pads or something cool, but it does look like... In fact, I'm just gonna try once. Just to make sure. Yeah, there's no way I can jump all that way. Well, we'll figure that out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.